Hello everyone, welcome to the Engineering Projects YouTube channel. In this video tutorial, we will integrate our HTML code and front-end code with MVC ASP.NET, as I have already declared that in my previous video tutorial that we are going to create this project as dynamic website. So we need to copy the code in MVC. Okay, so let's create a new project as name to be a tutorial project. In that case, we will use all the front end which we have already designed here and make it dynamic website. Like, you can change title of pages, description, meta keywords, logo, image, even that the content which is appearing in the front end of the page, you can change that too. Like, uh, you can see we have title, of course, image, text or description, and the button. So we can change each of these items by dynamically whenever we need. We don't need to code again and again to perform any kind of change. We can handle that with database by clicking on buttons and from the backend side. So let's create a project. Here is the web project, ASP.NET. Name it as tutorial project. Okay, click. Now it will start setting up the environment. Okay, we have empty MVC. Okay, right now we are not playing with the registration and login system. We will move it on that definitely, but after some time when we have our project on the maturity stage before the deployment, we will make it fully functional and authorized project, so that only the authorized person can access the backend from where he can handle the whole website. Here is the project set up. Now what we need to do, here we have controllers, models and views. Now we need to create a folder here, so right click and add a folder by add. Click on add after right clicking on the project, then new folder, and name whatever you want to. I will name it as assets. Now over here, what I will do, I will include the libraries or whatever things I want by my own self. But if you are using ASP.NET, the benefit of using Visual Studio is that it will automatically add and create folders for your libraries. First delete the asset, right click on the solution and search for Nugget package manager, and from here you can add jQuery and Bootstrap. I will search for the Bootstrap. Okay, I can easily get that, such as I will say Bootstrap and search. Okay, here is a Bootstrap. We need 3.3.7 version install, so it get installed here. Okay, install it. So it is installing. After installation, you can view, here is the script part, here is the jQuery, and this is the scripts, and there will be another folder will be added. Right now we have scripts only. it is installing. Okay, and you can view now we have font folder and scripts folder, and there is also a content folder where is the bootstrap libraries are added, or the plugins. Now what we need to do, we need to create a controller first, so we will add controller. Okay, and here is the empty MVC controller, and name it whatever you want to. For example, the first one will be the default controller. In that controller we will integrate the whole code in the view which we have created previously in the video tutorials by integrating the sub modules. So the controller is ready. Click on the index and go to the view, because first time there is no view, so we need to add that. First time we need to add the view. Add view, name is index empty without model, and use layout page or not, so we need to use the layout page. In the layout page we will set up the things such as the header and the footer. Okay, like we want to use this header and this footer on all the pages, so we will use the layout. Okay, let it done, and after that we will go to the layouts and add header and footer there. So the index pages get ready. Now go to the shared and layout, and here we will add our own layout of heading. So here is the header. Okay, so what we need to do, we need to replace this. Okay, this div, we need to replace this div. So here we come, here we have navbar, copy it and place that over here. So here is our nav. Copy this and use at here. Okay, and now delete this part. Now execute that on Firefox so you can view how it's look alike. Now the one thing more, we need to use a footer over here, so go to the footer. Here is the footer div, copy it and paste here in this part. Here you have to paste that, or even that you can add separately, like we have here. It is below the content part. Suddenly our application is get executed, which we have called in the previous. So let's call the default controller index page, and it will lead us to the layout which we have changed. Okay, remove this code so we can compare easily. So here is the index part, here is the our custom navigation which we have used, and there is little one more thing, that if we will use Control Z, there is a navbar fixed row, we can add this, and all the things get sorted automatically. Okay, save it, refresh this, so it get on the top. Okay, so it's get fine. Now add the footer in the bottom, so copy this and use footer right here, and we will use this footer, use this footer will be right after this, or we don't need to use it. And now refresh and see what's happened. It take a little time to get executed, so it will get replaced by our own footer, which is this. So you can view that here is our footer and here is our header. Now whenever we create a new page, a new view, it will get embedded automatically, and here will be the content bar. In the next video tutorial, we will create the models for header and then for footer, and to make them dynamically editable from the backend part, so that user can easily do that by their own self instead of doing coding like this. I hope this video tutorial is informative for you. If you have any kind of question regarding this, you can ask us, and don't forget to subscribe the Engineering Projects YouTube channel. Take care, bye bye, have fun.